time. Yeah. I had to start another one. Just had to start another one, man. We back. I had to start another one. It was just so bad. It's just bad service. Oh, fuck. I just dropped my water. Oh, fuck. Yeah, control and get that bitch. Alright, I'll explain. Give me a second, let me make sure. Okay. So let's I wanted to answer a question somebody had. And if y'all have a question, Jim, just capitalize your questions, please. Because I'm driving, please just capitalize your question while y'all listen to me. So, fuck. Come on, you motherfucker. Alright, so I was asked, gentlemen, do you charge a woman if she doesn't follow your program? And the answer to the question is based upon what is the program or the standard that you're placing. What are you making it about? If you're making anything physical, you're making it about physical, it's not going to work. This is why you shouldn't make it about physical or intimacy with a woman, because that's not a program. That's a desire. And most of y'all are not reaching your desire, so most of y'all get mad and feel that you got to get a woman because she's not following that instruction. That's a desire. That's not a program. A program is a standard that you've set in place for yourself to handle certain situations. So what is the question is, what is the program? And that should help you out. If you got, guys, capitalize your question. If you got a question, capitalize it. We'll chop it up. But you can't cut somebody off because they're not moving with their bodies fast enough. That's one thing. Now, wasting your time is something totally different. Here's a question someone's asking right now. Let me get this question right here. This fun question. How do you choose which woman to offer the chance? Well, you don't pick. You give them free will, brother. You don't pick. See, by picking, I'm begging. And I'm not gonna fucking pick. Why? Why would you beg a woman to be with you? I couldn't even imagine. Please be with me? No. You've got to ask yourself, out of the women that you're seeing, what or who are the ones that are worthy of your attention, who's worthy of your time, who's worthy of your respect, who's worthy of the dick. Okay, so you got to figure out what is she doing to show you that she's rocking with you? What is she doing? That's the question you got to ask yourself. What the fuck, man? What is she doing? That's the question you got to ask. And if you don't know or don't have an answer to that, then there lies a problem. You should have a mental idea of an expectation. But the problem is you can't have an expectation of anything because you're making everything about the woman. So as long as you're making everything about the woman, there cannot be a standard set. Because you guys are glad for a woman just to say hi to you or some shit, you know what I mean? Y'all like those like weird things, I guess. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird to me. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. You just gotta figure out and separate attention from time from respect, and respect from dick. And you gotta know, what is she doing to earn any of those things? Because if she ain't earning that shit, you gotta have more value in yourself. Well, and there lies your problem. Your problem is why do you give a fuck? So if I reach out to somebody, right, and they don't respond, okay, who's next? Next. Why would you sit around and wait for a woman to respond? Next. But this is what I'm saying. This is why when you have women after you, you're not even thinking about the ones that don't respond. Because the ones that don't respond fall to the back of the fucking line. She doesn't have to respond. Listen, there's nothing in the rule book that says she has to respond. And if she doesn't respond, who's next? But when you don't have anything and she doesn't respond, then you're worried about the one that's not responding. Wait, when she responds, but charge her for what? For what? What's the charge? I'm asking, what's the charge? You're saying what? You should charge her for what? What is the crime, or what is the reason for the charge? And if you don't have a reason for the charge, then you're the weak one in this. What is the reason that you're charging a woman? That's weird. What is the reason? Because I know you don't have a reason. And I know you ain't man enough to charge a woman to the game, because you ain't getting a lot of women talking this way. So what is the reason for the charge? I'd like to know, what is the reason? That really doesn't make any sense. And that's why you haven't answered the question yet, because you don't even know what you're talking about. See, you guys play man. You don't even know why you're going to charge a fucking woman, because you're not getting it. Okay, the only way you can charge a woman is when you can get women and when you don't give a fuck about women. But you care about women. So you can't charge a woman. You can't do that. You ain't built on that shit, dog. So don't act like you're something that you're not, dog. Come on, man. Stop that, please. And I'm not trying to put you out there, but you talking about charging a woman. Man, get the fuck out of here. You don't even know why you're charging a woman. Every time we text, okay, listen to me. Why do you have all your eggs in one basket? Why are you just talking to one woman? You should be talking to a multitude of women. Why are you just talking to one woman? That's why you're all fucked up. Moving to your standards, then you want to let her go. But there's a difference between her following on the program and not the standard. See, the program doesn't care if she doesn't reply. It's how she replies or what she does in that reply to see what I'm going to do next. But you're putting all your eggs in one basket, big dog. You're saying that she hasn't reached me in hours, so what's the deal? Well, I ask you, why do you care? What's so special about her that you give a fuck? Damn, man, I really moved on. Fuck. Man, I'm really off. Fuck. Not too far off. I'm alright. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that for you guys out here, gentlemen, listen to me when you learn game. You don't have time to worry about the ones that don't respond to you when you have other women responding to you. So why are you worried about the ones that aren't doing anything versus the ones who are trying to do something? Remember, nothings don't get anything. Remember? You say nothing and do nothing, which means you are nothing, which begs the question, what is a nothing doing in my court, right? So if she's not doing anything, then let her do whatever the fuck she's doing, and you talk to the ones who are doing something. But if you are sitting around getting mad at someone who is doing nothing, then you're going to become a nothing to her, running behind her, asking her, why aren't you reaching out to me? We don't do that shit, dog. You'll talk to her when you talk to her. So what? You know, you don't have to talk to her every day. You don't have to talk to her every week. It's on you, based upon what y'all are or what you choose to put her at. You don't need to reach out to her and talk to her, dog. You don't need to do any of that shit. You chill the fuck out. Don't run behind the nothings. Allow the somethings to show you that you know what? They are putting a little effort. If a nothing is not putting any effort, then why are you putting effort into a nothing? What? That doesn't even fucking make sense. Does that make any sense? Why would you put effort into somebody that's not putting effort into you? Fuck that. That doesn't make any sense. So what you need to do is start finding some somebodies, or like I was showing you earlier in the other video, creating a situation where a nobody realizes that you are an interesting individual and they want to be a somebody in your life. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all can't, man. Y'all gotta think and move differently. You know what I mean? Never worry if she's not doing what you wanted her to do. Don't get mad. Do nothing. Be cool. Listen, gentlemen. If I gotta tell you to get in contact with me, then we ain't going anywhere. I am not going to beg someone to talk to me when I know what I bring to the table when they talk to me. So if she doesn't talk to you, so fucking what? Who's next? That's what I'm saying. I think they understand that shit. They're too worried. They're worried on the wrong thing, man. Y'all tripping out on the wrong shit. Gentlemen, I promise you, when you have game, I promise you, you'll never have that problem. On all that I am. You'll never have that problem. You'll never sit around and say, well, damn, she ain't hit me up, so I'm all mad because she ain't hitting me up. Wow. That is, I guess, man, I guess. And again, no judgment. I know some of y'all are new to this shit, so it's just, sometimes it's hard. You remember in Django? You gotta, excuse Mr. Stoneface, excuse the look on Mr. Stone cipher. He's never met a person like you before. You know what I mean? So y'all have to excuse me. Sometimes I'm a little rough on you guys because I've never lived in a world that I didn't have women reaching out to me all the time. And I never lived in a world where if somebody doesn't reach out to me, that I'm like, it's like I'm tripping over it. Gentlemen, everything I teach you is free will. Every move, every thought, free will. If she wants to talk to you, she will. And if she doesn't, she won't. The question is you shouldn't do anything about that. Don't sweat that shit. Y'all sweating that shit, man. Y'all worried, man. Don't worry, man. Don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. Just go about your merry old way and chill the fuck out, you know what I mean? That's how you move, man. Hey guys, as long as you are, oh man, fuck, where the fuck am I at? I'm way off, but I'm okay. But yeah, as long as y'all are moving that way, y'all float the fuck off, right? Guys, listen, please, trust me. When it comes to compass, vibe, play, time, what kind of, okay, listen to me, 84. You didn't, I gave you an instruction. Why are you not fucking paying attention? Why is it that you come on here and you don't pay attention? I told you, pour or have, get a bottle of water that's room temperature. Put a mint in your mouth and drink the water. If the water doesn't get cold, then find the mint that is right for you, man. I mean, my God, man, what the fuck? Why don't you listen? The listening skills are pretty bad, man. The listening skills are pretty bad. Pretty bad. Just get some mints and drink some lukewarm water with the mint. And if you don't get a cool, cold sensation, then that's not the right mint. Now, the cold sensations that are based upon the mints, but it's based upon your palate as well. So everybody's not the same. So you got to find what works out well for you, big dog, okay? That's game. You got to find out what works for you. Thank you, 8 likes. Oh, fuck. We're in the middle of rush hour traffic. I know I'm running right into this shit. Fuck. Yeah, man, I've said it several times, man. You just got to pay attention, big dog. Guys, you got a question, please just capitalize your question. I'll be happy to answer your question, gentlemen. I'll be happy to answer your question. And yes, guys, sometimes you're going to explain why you're not calling them. Sometimes they're not going to like what they hear, but you got to let them know. If something busy. If you're busy, you're busy. But if you're actually busy, I don't know. This is why you better take notes down, because I don't know if we keep it up or not. I like to sometimes give y'all something special for yourselves who listen to shit. So I don't know. question. Go ahead and cap it, gentlemen. What do I do if she wants to fuck on the first date? Well, listen to me. Listen. Y'all gotta listen. I never said not to fuck if she wants to fuck. I'm saying stop pressing her on the pussy. I'm saying stop begging for the pussy. Stop trying to manipulate and barter for the pussy. If she wants to smash, then smash. Because she's doing it off of free will. So you shouldn't want to wait. I'm saying that on the level where I'm at, I don't need to get something I already have control of. I'm saying to you, please listen. If she is reaching out to you and wanting to sleep with you, which is a rarity, then do it. I'm saying stop begging for the pussy. Stop giving your spine and your fucking soul away for the pussy. That's what I'm talking about. So I think you're getting it all wrong. You're taking what I'm saying to you as, well, she wants to fuck me, but I don't want to do it. Don't give me that shit. You ain't on that level. I'm saying if she wants to sleep with you and you have not manipulated, begged, or bartered for the pussy, then do it. Don't beg or barter for the pussy. That's what I'm saying. If she does it and offers it to you, then you make the decision what you want to do. I'm not your dick police. I'm not trying to police your dick. You do what you want to do, man. What the fuck do you mean? It's weird to me. If you are not trying to force her, she's down, then you choose if you want to do it or not. But if she's not down, I'm saying don't force it, because a man doesn't force sex, beg or barter for pussy. We don't do that shit. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all, man. But I'm telling you, most women are not going to want to fuck you the first day. They're not built that way with average guys. Yeah, they'll have a one-night stand with somebody and throw them in the water. Yeah, they will do that, but they ain't really doing that shit with y'all, man. I'll give you an example. I had someone tell me today, I really want to fuck you. Right? Now, here's the question. What do I feel like doing? Nothing. I choose what I want to do, right? I can do whatever I want to do because she's doing it not because I manipulated her. She's doing it because she wants to do that. And that's her expressing herself to me. Questions, gentlemen. I'm here to answer questions. We're riding almost there. I told you it's going to be a few hours. So I gotta fuck. Can you speak more about communicating to yourself? Yes, it's everything. The reason why I'm a good lover is how I communicate to myself. I ask myself, what do I want to come up with? What do I want to say? How do I want to make her feel? Where do I want to move her? You see that? I'm communicating that with me. I'm telling you guys, the reason you can't do that, you can't do it when it's about pussy. I'm telling you, I am think about pussy as poison. So if you're trying to communicate for the pussy, then you're dirty macking, which means you're trying to cheat the game, which means it's not going to work for you. That's why the communication works with me because I'm not communicating with something I know she's going to want to give me, because that's how I am. So I don't need to communicate sex when I embody sex. I embody that shit. You guys don't embody sex because y'all have never worked on yourselves enough to create sexual situations and shit. So you can't embody something that you haven't created. So that's why all you communicate is desperation, thirsty, and creepy. A real man doesn't creep. He doesn't do that, guys. I tell you all the time. I know y'all have seen several James Bond movies, and it's that's the best. That's the best way, or it's the best way I can describe a great, even in sex life. You don't have to ask for something she wants to do, because when you embody this shit, you don't communicate. You don't communicate sex. Flirting is not sex. Making her blush is not sex. But what are you communicating to the woman? That's the question you have got to ask yourself. That's the $1 million question. So that's where a lot of the game comes in at, is how you communicate. They're going to recognize that you are sexy. They are going to flirt with you. They're going to talk nasty to you. You don't have to. You guys think that you have to force it. But free will, trust, and sexual trust will lead her to opening herself up to you, and you don't have to do anything, because she recognizes experience. An experienced lover is not thirsty, desperate, or needy. He's laid the fuck back. And the more laid back you are, she's going to realize that there are other women, where she's going to ask you about other women. She's going to bring up other women to you. She's going to want to know who you're dealing with, and what woman this and what woman that, and all that good shit, brothers. All that good shit. That's what I'm saying to y'all, man. I'm trying to lace y'all motherfuckers up. Hold on. See if I'm doing this shit right. Yeah. I'm trying to lace y'all up with game, man. I'm trying to get y'all right. You know what I mean? I'm saying that I communicate with myself. I create sex. I create ways to touch her, ways to kiss her. I create. That is the hold on. Did I do it right? I'm good. Whew. Okay, I did it right. That's the major key, guys. That's the major key in all this. It's not communicating to her. That's where y'all go wrong. Because if you're communicating to her, you're communicating, I just want to fuck. When you make it about the sex, I'm communicating that I don't need your pussy to have you want me. And that's what guys like us have, a lot of women that want to be with us, because we're an anomaly. We're not trying to be an anomaly. We're not playing like we're an anomaly. What we are is what we are. Right? Did I just land on this? Wow. Okay. We are what we are. That's all I'm trying to say to you guys. The question is why aren't you? And you can't be when all you're doing is communicating thirst, desperation. Your actions should your name and your actions, but there should be remnants of you that linger enough in her to makes her miss your presence, which would make her, oh, I'm sorry, my thumb got in the way. Miss your presence would make her want to spend more time with you guys. If that makes any sense, guys. I'm about to open that up. I got plans for that channel. I got plans for that channel, so I'm gonna get to that when I can. It's not his channel, it's my channel. I bought it, so it's my channel. Oh my God, where the fuck? Shit, man, fuck. Okay, so. Okay, I'm going right. Man, I'm off like I guess I'm not off like a motherfucker. I'm not bad. So, Jim, if you have questions, go ahead and ask, man. Cap questions, please. Yes, all the time. All the time. Not as much, but all the time. A lot, because there's just so many layers of game, guys. Y'all just don't. All the time. But what he's telling me is, Peach, what's going on, Peach girl? It's been a minute, baby. How can a man tell when a woman had, well, okay, well, women don't have it. No. Wait. You don't have sexual confidence. You can't ever have that being emotional. You can never have something. You can never have that because emotions clutter the confidence. That you can't have that. Now, a man can make you feel good about yourself sexually, but you can't have sexual confidence. That doesn't work that way. Because he doesn't like y'all. That's why he can't meet him. He doesn't believe in y'all motherfuckers. He thinks y'all are just a waste of fucking time and space. That's why you can't meet him. He didn't want to deal with y'all fuckers. What tools do I need to escape the emotion? Well, you need to learn game. You need to learn game. You can't create the tools if you don't know what the tools use, the use of the tool. You need to learn game, my brother. I wish you capped that. I tell you, no, my father, you can see my father all the time, and you can see his, okay, you can see me in my father. You go to Fox News, look up Ted Williams. You can see me in my father. Because my father is an arrogant, confident, cocky motherfucker with personality. I got that from my father. You will see, if you ever watch my father, you will see me in him. You will see me in him. But I learned game on top of that. My dad had game. He didn't break the science down of the game. He had it, but he never broke it down. So you can always see me and my father. You can see how arrogant he is, how powerful he sounds, and how he talks and all. Yeah. You can see me and my old man, but yeah, I wanted to be like my father when I was young, because my father was a ladies' man. My father was a freak. He's a ladies' man, though. He had all these women, man. God damn. He's bad, man. He was cold with the women. And I wanted to be so much like him, man. I was like, yeah. My dad, oh man, my personality. Yeah, my dad he's still around. He's cold as fuck. He's cold. Cold in the cut. What's the best way to soak up information? By being a student. Most of you guys just write shit down to write shit down. Y'all not writing to learn anything. You're not writing to learn. You're just writing shit down to write shit down. You're not utilizing it. You're not putting it out. You're not moving on it. So you're just writing shit down. That's what a lot of y'all guys do. I just take a lot of notes. No, he's not a reporter. He's a lawyer, but he has. I guess he used to have a Fox show, but no, he's a lawyer. So he's on the whenever they have something going on, he goes on there with he's like a legal analyst type thing. So he's not a reporter. He's a lawyer. So but if you listen to him talk, you can see a lot of me in him when you hear him talk and how he talks. He's Ted Williams, you know what I mean? He's that motherfucker. But the women, man, every time I had to spend, like I had to go to Baltimore I had to spend the summer with them, man, every time I went, different women, man, just gobs of, man, he was just so cold with it, man. So many, my God. But he's really, really good and intricate with the way he talked to women. He was just like a Ginsu. He's like a chef with that shit, man. Shit, yeah. So, but he has his way and I have my way. But you can see me in him. You ever watch him? You be like, oh yeah, you okay? I see where you get it from. Goddamn right. I got it from my father. That's how sons get shit. That you should be able to. You should carry over not only the personality of the father, but the information from the father to propel you forward. So that's how I did that. Let me see here. Do you help guys? Dog, not in the membership. That's more one-on-one coaching. See, your problem is you're looking at everything wrong. It means the membership is to learn game, but we need more one-on-one because I need to see where you're at, how you're thinking, and how you're moving. So it's more personalized. Because your mouthpiece is not. Remember, you're not like the next man. So your mouthpiece and what you think is different. So we got to work on that difference and see where in that difference, that different thing is slowing you down and actually holding you back. Thank you, 26 likes. There's something holding you back. There's something holding you down and holding you back. So we gotta really go in and find your shit. Yeah, boxing. Yeah, the old man. Yeah, that's the old man right there, man. He's just, you see where I get it from. He's just he's an arrogant motherfucker that has personality. He's a ladies' man. He's all those things. So that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from. But the game, I learned levels, another level of game. I mean, shit, man. Well, you can't grow up with things you don't know. See, I have personality to get women, but game allowed me to get older women. Well, girls, because I was a boy at that time. Game allowed me to get, and when I was, let's say, if I was in the 8th grade, I could get 9th and 10th. When I was in the 10th grade, I could get 11th and, well, I would say 10, 11. I almost lied, say 12. When I was in the 11th grade, I could get seniors and women outside of high school. And when I was in 12, sky was the fucking limit. So, but it was what I cultivated and created. I created through the communication of myself and knowing that every guy out there is not going to move like y'all see on Real Game No Theory. A lot of guys don't want to work on themselves like Real Game No Theory. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people want the results that we get on Real Game No Theory. But remember, I teach this, write this down. Remember, I teach y'all, this is something my teacher taught me. And I can only use Michael Jordan, but greatness is not what you see on Sundays, and greatness is not what you see on TV. That's not greatness. That's the result of the hard work. what you see on TV. Greatness is what you do behind the scenes. And I'm a behind the scenes motherfucker. So I'm always working on me behind the scenes, which y'all are not doing. No, they're not close friends, no. What was the biggest eye-opener? The biggest eye-opener for me is my mentor one. Okay, y'all remember Friday? Y'all remember Miss Parker across the street? Every neighborhood has a Miss Parker. Y'all should know. There's always that one thick-ass woman that everybody's trying to fuck, right? There's always that one. So my lesson, and this was the shift. My reality broke, my algorithm broke, and I started to see and understand the game was never about women. It was the moment I'm about to explain to you. My mentor told me to come over, get a mirror, go in the closet, and slide the mirror under the door. This Miss Parker chick was one that everybody was trying to get, right? And he got her to the crib. He had the lighting and the music already set up. Woo! He sat her on the bed and he was just in her ear. That's it. And look. He didn't fuck. He made her come. He made her play with her. And listen, the thing that fucked me up. He didn't take one piece of clothing. He didn't take anything off. And the lesson he taught me to break my reality, he said, the most dangerous motherfucker is not your dick. It's none of that shit. It's how you can move her with this, because this is the most dangerous weapon you have. So then, in order to control it, tame it, and form it, back then, he was on a thing called PBS. PBS was a channel where you could watch like Sesame Street and shit like that. So he made me watch this white guy with an afro named Bob Ross. And I didn't understand it, because I was like, why am I watching the white guy with the afro? But he explained to me, game is taking a blank canvas, a woman, and painting a picture that's so great, that's so fascinating, that's so magnetic, that she has to fuck with you. So then he got me working on my poetry, my words, because my words have to really penetrate, and they have to, your words have to really put a dent in anything on her when she receives what you're saying. So that's when I realized it was never about the woman. It was never about the woman. It's the most mind-blowing thing. It was never about women. And I'm like, wow. But like I told you, remember I told you when I was in Germany, one of the baddest motherfuckers, not on the base, but she would always go on the base. Everybody was trying to fuck her. She always had an entourage of people around. She was the it woman, right? I never talked to her. But when I went to Frankfurt with a guy, it was kind of like, I kind of like did a third wheel thing, but I wanted to go and kind of see Germany, right? Because I never went. So got on the subway, we took a train or whatever to Frankfurt, and we went to this club, and there she was, guys. Hold on. East. Hold on. Shit. Wait a second. Oh, I'm going right way. Okay, there she was at the bar. And I remember what happened with my mentor that day when I was young. And I remember that, listen, I'm already playing it cool. I just need to get in her ear. I just need to get in her ear. But not necessarily in her ear. I need to get a little bit in her comfort zone, dip in that motherfucker. Because when I was talking to her, she was like, what are you saying? It allowed me to get in her ear. Once I got in her ear. Now don't mind me, she took me in the car and fucked me, and I did. Yeah, we fucked in the car the first time. I got that pussy that day, but I knew what I was doing. I knew every move and every word and everything I was saying. So that's what I'm saying. That's the power I know I have right now. And the power is upping all the time because it's easier and it gets easier, gentlemen. It's like riding a bike, you know what I mean? You start with the training wheels, and then you learn how to ride the bike. And then once you perfect riding the bike, you ride with no hands. And then after you ride with no hands, what do you do next, right? After you ride with no hands, what do you do next? You pop wheelies, jump off curves, and all that other shit, you know what I mean? So it changes. On with your question, let me see it. Did your mentor touch her all? No, he was in her ear. He never touched her pussy. No, listen to me. All he did, this is the reality break. All he did was sit next to her on the bed, and he was in her ear. I don't know what he said. I still don't know to this day what he said. All I know, he did not put one fucking finger on her, and I said I got to know that shit. And now once I perfected what I didn't know, oh, it's guys, why do you think I tell you I'm not trying to fuck? Why do you think I tell you I don't even want the pussy? I just want the invite. That's all I want, because I know something you don't know. And once you learn game and understand the invite, you're never gonna go for the pussy again. Oh, fuck. The fuck do I want the pussy for? I just want her to invite me in. That's all the fuck I want. Now, when I learned that, and I never made it about the pussy, it changes everything. It changes your reality and everything, because you're not running behind a bitch over some pussy. I'm not running behind a pussy, dog. This was, I think it was like 10 or 11, dog. 10 or 11. I started the game at 9. I started learning at 9. So it was around that time right there. But once I learned that shit, man. But, hey, listen. It has a way of biting you in your ass, dog, because if you're too experienced, a woman don't fuck with you, dog. Women do not like giving away power, man. Women get scared, dog. So you're gonna lose a lot of women. I'm being honest with you. I'm not telling you you'll get all the women. You're gonna have women that are not gonna want to fuck with you at all, dog. They ain't gonna want to fuck with you because it's too much. What do I mean by the invite? What I mean by the invite is, see, the rule that I learned, the invite, I want you to think about Vampire 101. The rule of the vampire is simply this. A vampire cannot enter a house unless the victim themselves invite him in. Meaning that when a woman, all from free will, decides to allow you into her world without you manipulating her, without lying or tricking her, that means she is open to learning from you. That's that invite. The invite hits, gentlemen, between trust and sexual trust. In between there is when you'll get the invite. You can get a invite on the porch at the beginning because they don't know you. They got to feel you out. But when they invite you in, oh, it's already over. It's already over. Because she's never met somebody who is really sexual and not dirty. And not creepy and weird about sex. Okay. Listen, assertive and dominant without forcing, manipulating, or being too fucking aggressive. It's a fine line. Because the line that you walk, you can't, she's never met you before, so her mind is trying to process, why am I thinking about him? Why do I miss him? Why do I care about him? Why do I fill in the blank? So she's trying to process why you. And watch this. And I haven't even touched. Gentlemen, that's why I learned through the poetry. And my mentor telling me as well, you know, sharing things. That words travel everywhere. It can be from Jupiter to Mars. I do not need to use the physical when my words can represent me on a sexual level. You guys don't understand it. If I can get her with my words, what do you think happens when I put hands on her? When I eat that y'all don't understand. That's why y'all understand the game, because y'all trying to get pussy. I'm trying to self-discover and rediscover me. I'm not, it's not about her. And I think that's where a lot of y'all guys go wrong. Yeah, well, the chessboard, yes. Because I want to create a environment that she wants to be in. Or not want to be in. I've had women who go away and they come back. They go away and they come back. Because they can't find what they got in me and anybody else. They try to Frankenstein that shit, but it's just not the original thing. It's like somebody, you ever see those fake Jordans where a guy is dunking, this is the one hand type shit? It's the same thing. And that's what women hate about me. They're going to hate you. Gentlemen, listen to me. They're going to hate you. They're going to get mad at you because they hate that they do not have the pussy control over you that they have over everybody else. You know, write this down, gentlemen. Let me tell you what they hate more than not having the pussy control. They hate the control of the dick. Y'all don't even know about dick control, man. And the control of the dick is wanting every bit of you and not understanding, why do I want you? You don't fit my idea of what I want in a man. You don't fit that. You're not that guy, but why do I want you? Why do I want to sleep with you? Why do I want to be with you? Why do I want to text you and call you? Why you? And I say, with game, why not me? Why not? Question. Let me see here. It's important to make statements. Well, what the fuck do you think, RPS? You heard me say that shit all the time. Why you ask me that dumbass question? When have you ever heard me ever tell you to ask a woman a fucking question, man? What the fuck? You just stop trying to regurgitate shit, dude. Just listen and learn, man. Is it true that people around you notice? Yes, you will always be the last to know when you have game. When you're a student of the game, you'll be the last to know, because everybody's gonna start asking you. There's something different about you. They're gonna recognize differences in you when you have game. Yes, you'll be the what you call it. You'll be the last to know, because a woman is going to start looking at you a little bit different. But okay, gentlemen, even when you have game, right? They're gonna look at you different, because remember, gentlemen, there's no knock on you, no offense, gentlemen, but you have to understand, her program and the program in which the software in which she is operating on is average. That's all she knows. And that's why her pussy in her mind is worth its weight in gold, because she's always been around average. So the the software is average. So that means that's the level, average. So when you go beyond, okay, listen, what I'm saying is the reality is average, the algorithm is average, the belief is average, the moral is average, the judgments are average. Everything she has going for her is fucking average until she meets a man, and that's what breaks, ripples, bends, and destroys the algorithm. How does the mind process? Think about something. How can she process something she has never been privy to? The mind has to then recreate a new level of understanding. Because if the understanding the program has always been the same, then it is at that point that she has to come up with a new software for you and you alone. And that software is going to be the standard in which she can never go back to average. She can try, but she will always miss you. She'll always want to be with you. She'll always love you. That's why the invite is so important. I tell you, I don't want you to like me. I don't want you to be interested in me. I don't want you to be attracted to me. I don't want those things. I want her to be addicted to me. I don't care about the, yes, fucking she will fall in love with me. I know that to be true. She will be attracted to me. To me, I am attractive to myself, so she will be. She will like me because I like myself. But I don't give a fuck about that crummy shit. The fuck do I want those crumbs for? I want it all. I told you, conquer. I want mental world domination above all things. And I'm not ashamed to say that shit. And that's the truth. I want it all. I want it all. I don't want the crumbs y'all want. Fuck that. I don't operate that way. Because the level of my thinking is so great that that's the only way I can move and breathe on the level. I can't, it's like a fish out of water. If I accept mediocre, then I'm a fish out of water. I can't breathe, I'm dying. I need to be me. But me, I'm going to break and bend the reality. That, gentlemen, that's why I tell you all the time, y'all laugh at me. That's why I give her the out. There's the out. Take it now. There's the out. Take it. Y'all hear what I'm saying, guys? If you can't handle this, the best thing you need to fucking do is leave right now. Because if you're hooked right now and you really actually get some of the fentanyl, the heroin of me, ain't no, hey, nah. And hey guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna give you the buck with you. A lot of women gonna stop fucking with you, dog. And y'all gotta accept that shit. A lot of women are not, because it's too overwhelming. It's too scary. So you've got to understand that's gonna happen. But they can't, but here's the problem. The curiosity is going to fuck with them. It's like a splinter that they cannot, it's like something like, you know how you got an itch on your back and you can't reach and scratch that itch? It's always going to be there to wonder what if, what could have been. And it is always going to fuck with her the rest of her life. Because if I loved him and cared for him and felt this way, and I haven't even touched him yet, what would have happened if it can't be better. There's more. Y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, let's see, question. Good, cap your question. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys. So you're gonna lose women. Guys, you're gonna lose women. I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. You are going to lose women. I do have an interview at 8 o'clock or 8 East or 9 East. I gotta get to that. I gotta hurry up. Oh, Moses, I gotta get to that interview. So I'm having an interview tonight. Oh, I think it's gonna be on Instagram. So it's gonna be an Instagram interview, I think. So, but I'm just saying for you guys, it's something different. It's something totally different. And gentlemen, when you have this power, it changes everything. Everything changes. How you think, how you move, you you will step into the realm of cocky, conceited, arrogant, narcissistic, selfish, whatever. And you're allowed to be that way. It is very difficult to be with man, I tell you, because a woman doesn't. Now think about it, do women actually work hard for you guys? No. They just show up and say, I like you, and you're satisfied with that shit. So I told you. That's why the program is in place. Because the program gives you checks and balances, gentlemen. That's what's so beautiful about the program. It serves as checks and balances to see if she's even worthy of your time. But all those women that say good morning to you, gentlemen, they want to be on your program. All those women that want to spend time with you, they'll be on your program. So, like I told another guy, why be mad or upset for one that doesn't reach out to you when you have so many other women out there wanting to be with you? There's so many women that when you have game that just want your time. So remember, gentlemen, always remember, if you say nothing and do nothing, that means you are nothing in my eyes. So if you are a nobody because you ain't doing anything, then you can't be around me. I don't deal with nobodies and nothings. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. Stop worrying about the ones that don't reach out to you and just fuck with the ones who want to fuck with you. Don't run behind these motherfucking women, guys. Explain why being so gamed up scares a woman. Well, it scares her because all her life she has been dominating guys, right? All her life she gets free meals, she gets things, rent paid. All her life she's running shit, okay? So what happens when she cannot control? Okay, remember, listen, it's a great question. So think about it like this. All right, get a piece of paper out. 13, get a piece of paper out. I'm going to show you something. Get a piece of paper out. Let me know when you have a piece of paper, 13, and I will answer the question because I want you to write this down so you can see it to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me know when you got a piece of paper out and I will explain it to you. Get a piece of paper out because I need you to see it. It's in my head, but I want you to see it because that's how my mentor made me do it. I had to see it. All right. So I want you to draw a line and draw a line underneath that line. And then all the way at the bottom of the paper, I want you to draw a circle. A line, and all the way at the bottom of your paper, draw a circle. Okay. So the first line represents conscious thought. The second line represents subconscious thought. Okay? Which is based upon her controlling the narrative of most guys out there. That's where the software lies. The software is she makes demands from those two lines. And that's her all her life. All right? What I'm saying is that when she meets the motherfucker that hits her at that circle, there's no program, there's no software that can stop because that circle, when tapped into, moves the two lines that are above. Meaning that if those two lines say that she wants a guy that is 6'2", and he makes $100,000 a year, and he's got to have this, and that's all from the two lines, okay? But when you tap into that circle is going to dictate a new set standard of he doesn't have to be anything. He could be fat. He could be short. He doesn't have to have a big dick. He doesn't have to have a job. It doesn't matter what he has going on. I want him. So what's this? She might not even like you. And she's going to talk to... Guys, this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. You guys don't have the depth in which I'm trying to show you what the... Too busy on the two lines trying to fit in to the fucking box by trying to fit out the box or fitting in the box. But when you're the motherfucking box, you're hitting that circle. And when you hit that circle dictates how she moves. Uncontrollable movement. Because the emotion will always drive and dictate the behavior. But from the two lines, she's dealing with the emotional male that she's control. So from the two lines, she's controlling your fucking femininity. That's why she doesn't, there's no program for the man that hits the circle. Because she doesn't even know, nor do you know, or nor do they know that they have a place that we hit because it makes it scratch. I have women always asking me, why aren't you trying to fuck me? Why would I do that? What do you mean, why would you do that? Why would I try to fuck you when I can position myself to show you why you want to fuck me? And they like, damn, who the fuck talks that way? Me. That's what I'm saying, my brother. I'm saying that what I'm hitting on is driving all the behaviors, not just the one, everything. It's driving everything. But she's in control of those two lines. That circle is something she loses control over. See the difference? There's a difference in those two. Most of you guys are above the line on the surface. You're caught up in her ass and her titties and all that shit. So you operate from the surface. You're not operating below or anything. So she's always got control over the majority of you guys through those two lines. Because y'all don't go deep enough. Y'all not hitting that circle. That's why, sir. Hitting that circle changes everything. That's why you don't go after the pussy. I don't want the circle is not between her legs. y'all think the circle's between her legs. The circle's not between her legs, though. That's why I'm not going after what's between her legs. I don't need that shit. I am a diamond. I am not Cuban zirconia. So I'm not operating like Cuban zirconia. I'm not running behind her. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to waste my time. I can replace them fast and I can move on and not care. Welcome to our world. And I'm sorry, guys. They love that shit. They love a motherfucker that can just walk the fuck away and not give a flying fuck. They love that shit, dog. The moment you give a fuck and y'all start moving the way y'all moving, y'all not gonna win, man. If you just follow the basic principle that I gave you, you'll be fine. Because at that point, you can determine the truth. If she's interested in you, she'll reach out to you. If she's not interested in you, she won't. And if she doesn't, fuck, who cares? I got too many things going on. You should have so many things going on, you just don't really have the time. But they will make time. They will. Especially a motherfucker that knows what he's doing, gentlemen. Especially a motherfucker that knows what he's doing. Okay, so I got an interview in an hour, so good. We got less than an hour, so I think we got about 30 more minutes left in the show. It's about 30 more minutes. But if y'all got questions, I got y'all, man. But I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying to y'all. I know y'all can't comprehend it because I know you think that I've got to show her and all that stupid shit. I'm likable. I'm attractive. I'm easygoing, but I am a mysterious motherfucker. I'm all those things. I don't try to be. I just say them. You don't try to be this way. What are some tips for writing poetry? Well, you just got to go to Boxing Center link. Just listen to poetry I have and start learning from that. You got to learn cadence. There's freestyle and then there's straight rhyming. You just how you want to express it. It's all expression, dog. But it's not the poetry that gets them. It's just in those times and moments you're around her, you know how to talk to her in a way that hits that fucking circle. I'm not trying to hit those lines, dog. What the fuck do I want to hit a line for? I want to hit that circle. So that's how that shit work. What's up, Nick? How do you make your girlfriend scream during sex? Well, okay. So the way I can make her scream is by the skill of listening to her body, Nick. So if I'm making you masturbate, Nick, I'm not listening to what I'm telling you. I'm paying attention to how you breathe, moan, and how you move. And how I pay attention to that is how I'm going to teach you how to move the way I want you to move. I'm going to figure out your spots, but I'm not looking at your spot because your spot is your spot. I'm Christopher fucking Columbus. I'm going to hit some spots you don't know about. So I will push and up the ante of the spot that you actually have. But yeah, you're going to scream. I'm going to give you that orgasm. But it all depends, like I was teaching my other guys, it depends on how I want to give it to you. You're gonna get the orgasm. Yes. I know I'm gonna make you come. It's just how do I want to make you come? What position do I want you in to come? Because every position that you're in will up the ante of your spot. You are so used to hitting your spot on your back. I can make you hit that spot in different ways and draw out different fantasies that you have that will up the ante of what you feel. So I'll make you scream, baby girl. That you can bet your bottom dollar on that, nigga. I'll make you scream, girl. I'll make you scream. The beautiful sounds of screaming. I'll make you scream. I'll make you scream. Remember, guys, remember I invented a ticket I can give out to women now. Give you a coupon. So, I'll make you scream, Nikki. That's easy. Hey, it doesn't even matter where you're from. You can be on Mars, I can still make you scream. That's what experienced motherfuckers do. So screaming is easy. You just gotta want to scream. That's all. Once you know you want to scream, a guy who has game can take it from there. He'll make scream, baby. He'll make you scream. You just see, that's part of the program and training. You should say to that guy, all right, put a time. This is what time I want to scream. And he'll make you scream. That's how the game works, baby girl. That's how the game works. Questions, gentlemen? Questions. Girl, Nikki answered that made people scream. Hey guys, usually I would be offended by that. Are you serious? What man doesn't know how to make a woman scream? Game right Got any questions, go ahead and ask, guys. We don't have too much longer, but yeah, I gotta post the Instagram interview. I do that. I gotta put up the Halloween stuff. So I got a few things I gotta fucking do. Interview, gotta put that up and shit. So yeah, I'll put up the Halloween. I gotta put up the Halloween game. I gotta get all that together. I kind of did some things, so I've gotta copy all the costume stuff and transfer that over. Then I gotta find the trick or treat and the Halloween game. I gotta find those, and I'll have all that together. Yeah, it's a nice sunset. Question. He said, did a costume game last year, but I want to. Well, it's up to you. The costume game, you can always do the costume game. But again, I'm gonna give y'all an option if you want to go to a swinger club or go to a club. But the costume, the sexo-ween is for the woman, dog. You gotta have a woman to do the sexo-ween. So if you got a woman, or you should have, guys, you should give out at least 4 tickets to women on this game I'm giving you. You should already have a woman and give her the sexo-ween invitation and have that shit set up for October. You just got to remember, save the date. You just got to figure like a show. You gotta. If I were you, I wouldn't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I would stagnate it because the floor, the kitchen part is going to be very messy. That's going to be that's the messiest part. That and the shower are going to be messy. You got to change the sheets as well. You're going to have to sanitize. Well, you're not really putting anything on inside of her, but you do want to have shit clean. So I would, if you have other women, you're doing the Halloween thing too, I would stagnate the times. I wouldn't go back to back because there's a lot of cleaning up to do, man. When you get her on that fucking floor, and that's why I would say put some towels down or something, because it's going to be a mess. And then just going from there to the bathroom. In the bathroom, you're washing all that shit off her body. So you got to make sure you clean all that up. You got to change the sheets out. I mean, it's several things, man. So if I were you, I would do a stagnant of a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a Monday, Thursday, Saturday, or something like that. But give it some space. Because you're putting on a show. You're putting on, it's like a performance, dog. So you're putting on something that she's never experienced before. So you stagnate the times you hand those things out to the women and shit. You stagnate it. So you change it from, if I'm doing it I would never go Monday, Tuesday. Well, if I was young, I could do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm not. I'm old now. So I would go Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I would go Monday, Wednesday, Saturday because I can go into the film room and figure it out. But you just want to make sure that when you send you send her. Now, remember I showed you guys. So based upon the last video I did for you, if it's the woman on the roster, the A's, the B's, the C's that are in between, but you can't do that to the shapes. You can't do that to the new women. So you gotta stagnate and figure out, put these out. I'll show you everything to say. I showed you everything to do. I show you all the supplies that you need to have. And all you gotta do is utilize those things. And if you utilize those things, you'll be fine. You're not gonna have any issues or problems. You just stagnate that shit, man. Just the Monday, I would say Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Thursday, Saturday, or something like that. Cause it's work. It's work. It's a lot of work. 4 different sections, because look, you still got to buy the food. You got to clean up the kitchen. You got to clean up the areas. And you got to bring some new food in. You got to throw all the other food you have out. You got to go back and get some new food and cupcakes and new whipped cream and all that shit. So you stagnant. You don't do it back-to-back days. Stagnate that motherfucker, and you'll be fine about that shit. How do I get her to make time to hang out with me instead of other guys? Well, don't force. Okay, your problem is you're trying to force it. I keep trying to tell you. Nothing is going to do nothing. So if she's not doing anything, charge her ass and find the women that will. Your problem is, like all you guys out there, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. If she's not doing anything, find the one that will. If you're doing what I'm showing you, you should have at least for you 2 or 3 women that are bugging the fuck out of you. You should have 2 or 3 women. You should have an A and maybe a B that are going to hit you in between there. And then while you're out running around, you should meet new shapes of women. You should meet women at the same time. So if you're doing what I'm showing you, why are you worried about one fucking woman? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you worried about one woman? If you're worried about one woman, then this is why she ain't fucking with you. You're too busy worried about her. Why do you care? The fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Stop caring. Stop worrying. You should have your options. You should have your options. Yeah. Just follow the blueprint I showed you in the last video. You have that blueprint, you'll be fine. But you're too busy investing into one woman. You know what I mean? Should I want her with an invite or casual sex? Her tag along and do something. Well, I keep trying to tell you, your problem is everything you don't want casual this and casual that. You just want some pussy. You're showing your hand. I keep telling you, you don't need to go out with them to have sex with them. If you have experience with sex, you don't need to do that. I told you don't need to move that way, but you're not moving. You're moving the wrong way, big dog. You're moving the wrong way. You're trying to lie or manipulate her and thinking that you actually just want to be her fucking friend or some shit like that. It doesn't work that way. So you're trying to cheat the game. You're dirty macking. So it's not gonna work for you. You're trying to force a round peg into a square hole. Free will take her to change the square to a hole. You are too busy trying to force that shit. You can't force it. Don't force it. Stop tripping. You're too busy tripping. I told you. You got to have your numbers, you got to have your letters, and you have to have your shapes. So if you don't have women saying good morning to you every morning, that's a problem. If you don't have women throughout the day asking, can I spend time with you, that's a problem. And definitely, if you're not talking to any women at all, that's your problem as well as that. There's many women out here and you're not talking. Based on that, what I just gave you, that blueprint right there is why you ain't getting anything. Because you ain't really doing shit. Don't focus on a relationship. Well, yeah, I want a relationship with me. I have a great relationship with myself. But what are you connecting? You're not connecting anything because you're not creating the connection. What are you actually connecting on? The way you get women to call you all the fucking time is the connection that you have for yourself. The 1s, 2s, and 3s. The only way you're gonna get the A's, B's, and C's to get at you is the connection you have with yourself. The only way you'll be able to pull the shapes when you walk outside your door is the connection you have with yourself. You're looking, see, you're trying to dirty Mac. You're trying to say connection to get some pussy. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So just think about that. You gotta, you can't think the way you're thinking, because the way you're thinking is the reason why you're losing, man. Your thinking is fucked up right now. Oh, guys, I got an interview at 8 o'clock, gentlemen. Interview at 8 o'clock on Instagram. I gotta find the guy. Fuck. I got an interview. I think Zag's gonna be with me. I don't know if Zag gonna make. I think Zag got a little. I think he's got an acquaintance. I like to call him acquaintance. I think he has an acquaintance and everything. Okay. All right. Lex, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, big dog. This ain't for you, big dog. I don't want to hear that shit. Take that shit somewhere else, brother. You got to get the fuck on. Gotta let that motherfucker go. I don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, so what I'm saying to y'all guys out here is listen to what I'm saying. Listen to that first conversation I had. I'm gonna keep that one up because no one's teaching you about that. So I'll remember those 3 lines. Remember, numbers, letters, shapes. Numbers, letters, shapes. If you're moving like that, you're not gonna have a problem. You're not gonna have a problem at all. Numbers, letters, shapes. Last round of questions, guys. Numbers, letters, shapes. You should have a number. Guys, I'm saying for you new guys, your number should at least be 2 or 3 women. Easily. Your letters should be 1.52. Can't give you 1.5. There's no really half a woman, so you should have at least a letter A, someone that's reaching out to you throughout the day. And then you should have tons of shapes that you're meeting, tons of women. So, and if you're not doing that, then you're the fucking problem. I'm giving you an easy blueprint. It's very easy. It's a simple blueprint. I don't know if I need to keep this up because there's not much information I gave you. I kept the other one up. That has more information. But where do you meet new women? Think outside your door. You meet new women outside your door. They're everywhere. 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 You just are not an interesting person, that's all. And because you're not interesting, you're never gonna meet women. And if she does not recognize or cannot, yes, Nick, that's what I'm trying to tell them, women are everywhere. If she can't recognize that you are a ladies' man, she ain't fucking with you, dog. There's nothing to, why would a woman want to fuck with average? What is average gonna do with a woman? What does a woman get out of being with an average motherfucker? That's the program, that's the software. She has average all around her all day, so why the fuck is she gonna be at average? Yes. I guess y'all can be average, I don't know. I guess. I don't know how average feels or how it works. I don't know. I don't know, but what I do know is that you guys, Instagram, 8 o'clock, I will be on an interview. No, it's not focusing on yourself. The only way, write this down, because I'll say this, probably this last thing, the only way to understand the game is not focus on yourself. The only way to learn game is to be a student of the game, to meet an unrecognizable version of yourself. Because if you cannot meet an unrecognizable version of yourself, how can you show her an unrecognizable version of herself? Through you. So it's not just yourself sucks right now. That's why you're fucking up, because of yourself. You learn game, you'll meet that unrecognizable version of yourself. And that motherfucker is gonna get you the pussy. That motherfucker is gonna get you women messaging you good morning every day, women reaching out to you. That motherfucker would do that shit. But you've got to find, that's the only way. You can't do it yourself. Because if you could do it yourself, it would have been done already. And the reason it's not done already is because you don't believe in yourself. And that's why you need to learn game, to learn that unrecognizable. Once you learn the unrecognizable version of yourself, everything will change for you. You'll be better at all things when you actually start to work on yourself and learn game. That's why being learning game is so fun, because you will have the numbers, you'll definitely have the letters, you can always have the shapes whenever you want. And it's the one thing an average guy can ever have, because he never believes that he possesses the wherewithal, the mindset, or the strength to be able to push the pendulum the way I'm showing you guys. And when you push that pendulum, you are the game. And when you are the game, you win. So I'm just trying to teach you how to win. Learn how to win by learning game. Be a student of the game, gentlemen. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 9 East. 9 East, I think, is my interview. I think Zag's gonna be on. I gotta call Zag and see if he's gonna be on there. But Zag and I are supposed to be going on an interview at 9 East. I don't know if it's gonna be on Instagram. Guys, if it's on Instagram, I'll post it for you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I gotta find out. Alright, man. So fuck with your boy, man. I'll keep this shit up, but I don't know. This is not a good one. The first one's a better one, but I'll keep this shit up, man. I'm out, man. Peace.